Drivers first, or
Well, we're already live, so it's too late. Good evening and welcome to the slowest sim driving channel on YouTube.
good evening and welcome to the ART Academy versus Grandpa Goes Gaming Team versus Team Shenanigans. I'm ART Chris Char and I'm alongside Grandpa of Grandpa Goes Gaming, aka Steve. This evening we have a lineup of some of the best up-and-coming esports racing drivers to grace the world of YouTube. This is the place to be if you want to see some pretty fine wheel-to-wheel, bumper-to-bumper racing. For your entertainment tonight, we have 5 races, 1 quali and 1 set of bragging rights up for grabs.
Beautiful. And good evening, Chris. And thank you for organising this.
I don't know what it is at all.
It's a 7 versus 7 all evening. If I can get all my 7 drivers here. I think they're just showing up now. Let's just put this stream in some Discords so people know. We're starting at Brands Hatch, of course, which I think was my choice of track.
Yes, I believe it was. Yes, so you picked Brands Hatch, and then we are going to Lago Maggiore, which I think I might have said right, I might have said wrong, I'm not overly sure, to be fair.
Oh, let's be honest, there's no right and wrong way to say that. No, you just make it up as you go along.
Yeah, that's what everyone tends to do, isn't it? So it's fine.
Absolutely. Apparently, yeah, we've got one guy without a livery and somebody's just quickly making a livery for him.
Oh, right, now.
Good evening, Pizza. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you nice. They're slowly turning up. Sorry, guys, we will get in sync at some point. Good evening, Tom. Welcome to the chat, the lobby, the event. Let's put this in Amigos as well. Although I'm not allowed to do it at everyone's in Amigos. It makes me sad. You'll have to ask McFlurry when he finally joins the lobby.
Yeah, when he finally turns up.
Yeah. He's not turned up just yet because he's still making a livery for Valet rather. I'm not sure why he didn't have one, but I think he was quite a late addition to the team, so that was that. So let's have a look. Good evening. We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
Go on to track. Watching a Big Mad Dad. So this is when we get our first indication of how fast the drivers are. Of course, we've been sat on a different track, so people couldn't get any unfair practice in. Big Mad Dad's currently the first person on hot laps doing 130s. I think we might see that time come down. Oh, big wibble.
I think he's cancelled it after that.
He has cancelled it. Perhaps doesn't like being watched.
No, probably he probably knows. He's probably watching it on YouTube at the same time.
Yeah, he's being a little bit shy at the moment. So Voodoo not setting the timing boards aflame yet, but he's a fast driver. He's going to come alive later, I'm sure. These guys just getting the first laps. Of course, the physics have just been updated, so a lot of guys really are a little bit at sea at the moment. Yeah, do some drifting, Tom. Let's get it in there. Oh, there he is. Stiggy doing his thing. Nice one, Stiggy. Yeah, we're watching you. You can show off now. Very nice. That's too much, Stiggy.
Until it all goes wrong. Until it all goes wrong. It's like driving on butter.
So this is the livery here that was made for this evening by McFlurry and Tweetman. Let's go look at Nailinski. Did you say it was Nailinski who made this livery?
Yeah, so thanks to Nailinski for doing the ART livery. This is a tribute to the ART Academy racing driving teams.
I'll give you a look at it.
Along with our long missed founder, ART Langster.
Beautiful, the cars look great.
Yeah, to be fair, Steve, I think both liveries look absolutely stunning on track.
Absolutely, yeah, and it raises an indication of just how much effort people put into these events. They want to look the best, they want to drive the best, they really want to represent, but also get some really great racing in. Nobody touching Big Mad Daz's time though, so get in there. Of course, this isn't qualifying; it's just practice. He's the main man. Is he your? Well, I'm watching a guy going purple right now, and that's Charlie Dos Santos, also known as Bombastique.
Mr. Bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic.
Oh, we've got a battle of the Dutches in here though.
Oh, nice.
With your Charlie, Yoshi, and ART's very own Nick and John Baker.
And Nick, if you're listening to the stream, I'm so sorry about murdering you at the Lanks Tribute event in both races.
I'm sure he hasn't slept since.
I'm sure he hasn't. Every time I see him on track now, I give him about 8 car widths.
Just to apologise in every single race.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Charlie's going to set a new fastest time. I think we're looking at about 1:29 now. Like I said, just practice. Oh, just kept it in the 1:29s. So here's McFlurry. Hopefully he can get Stiggy into the party, because that was something Stiggy worried about. Oh, Charlie pushing hard. I'll just hit back to the lobby and just let McFlurry know. So if you can hear my keyboard. Here we go. So we have a full lobby, which means we've got 2 full teams.
Oh, happy days.
Happy days indeed. Valet's here as well with his hurriedly made livery.
So just to kind of give everyone an update on the on tonight's proceedings, we're going to start off around Brands Hatch. We've got a 10-minute qualifying for the first race, and then a 10-minute sprint race. We're then going to have 10 minutes, 5-10-minute practice for the boys, just to get used to car on a different track. Swap over to another track, have another 10-minute race, but the grid will be the reverse grid of results.
But I wasn't ranked up to a racing rival by Sir
And then going
Grants.
forwards, same again from race 2 to race 3, race 3 to race 4, and then the final race of the evening. Once they've all then warmed up, race 5, the grid will be set from the result from race 4.
Hope you all caught that. Let me know if you can hear Chris okay, and if myself and Chris are at the same volume. Because if you can't hear Chris, then it's just wasted everything he's just said.
Absolutely.
Which was quite a lot.
Yeah. To be fair, it's probably not a bad thing if they can't hear me, Steve.
So it makes up to.
They'll hear less of my swearing, so it's fine.
I think like after the first 3 minutes of a stream, I can get away with it. But you know, just cool your jets.
Yeah. Well, we're what, 7 minutes in, 6 minutes in, so we're I'm past that watershed now, so happy days.
You can be yourself.
Your spectator has arrived.
I won't do that every word, Steve, to be fair.
Good evening, Speedy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along to support us. These guys tonight are going to be driving like they're trying to murder each other, but believe me, we're all the best of friends around here.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
I think this is one of the... Go on.
Well, I was going to say we might beat each other up on track, but we're all mates really when it comes to it.
Absolutely, there's a great bond between these two communities, and you love to see it.
Oh, indeed. Also, just want to give a shout out to one of our main men who does lots of races between us both, Mr. Super Squid, who's recently just got married and is currently on his honeymoon, and he said he'll be watching the stream back later on.
Yay, Super Squid!
Super Squid.
Get in there, Lewis.
Yes, mate.
Let's hope... oh no, I'm not going to go there because that's not appropriate this time of evening. No. I'll drop that. Yeah. I'll drop that one in Discord instead.
Leave that one in our Steve, yeah. I didn't think about going there myself, but I'm sure everyone can kind of put 2 and 2 together there.
Yeah. Okay, deep breath. Let's take this seriously. Ish.
Right, so let's put a message. Let's see, where are we? What time are we on? 37, we're late. Should we say starting at 20 to 3 minutes time?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Although I think Valerio has issues because I'm pretty sure he's disappeared from the grid. He has indeed.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, no, well, we've got 16 out of 16 though.
Have we really?
So he is there. He's just kind of hashed.
The game doesn't let me join the lobby.
The game doesn't let you join the lobby. Could you perhaps restart your PlayStation, Valerio, and cross your fingers? Hope for the best?
I can kick him out and then he can always rejoin.
If you kick somebody, they can't see the lobby anymore.
At the worst time.
No, he's left
I'll
now.
restart it.
Okay, he's restarting his PlayStation, so there might be a slightly delayed start. But when do we ever start on time anyway?
Never. Never, Steve. It doesn't never works out like that, does it?
It doesn't. I'm going to turn you up a little bit, sir.
No, why not?
Save your throat from shouting all night.
Nah, it's fine. It's only my missus that can hear me, and dog.
Well, hello to your missus and your dog.
Yes. She hasn't got like a barking sound, so I could just do like a background barking then.
Oh, Big Mad Daz improving his practice time. Looks like he's getting a super draft from Nick Baker.
Yeah.
Let's see if this bumps him up. I think he's going to pass Tweetman, possibly John Boy as well. What's it going to be?
Just putting a message in chat, Steve, just saying that we're just waiting for Vale to rejoin, just so everyone on track knows what we're doing.
Sure, can do. Here we go. Okay. Well, I'd love to race tonight, but I think it's going to be just as much fun to commentate on this because I can see this being great because, like you said in the intro, it doesn't matter if we've got dominant drivers because the race is going to be reversed grid.
Yes.
So
Well,
we're going to see the
it-
faster guys coming through.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, in a 10-minute sprint race, as to if you're looking at, like, for instance, this track, as to if you're looking at a 1 minute 20, they haven't exactly got a rate lot of laps to kind of get back through, if you like.
Yeah.
So it does open up the field quite a lot for everyone. So
Is that another Guinness being opened?
it might be, yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Chris, tonight I'm on Dubby's natural energy drink with caffeine.
Oh yeah.
And if anybody wants to buy some of this, they can use the code Grandpa Goes Gaming for 30% off.
Oh really?
So
Oh,
I just
nice.
dropped that in conversation. That's
There we go,
Dubby's
there's it.
energy drinks.
Nice. There's a crate of Dubby's energy drink coming to your house tomorrow.
Okay, looks like we've got Vale. Sorry.
I don't know what it's like out on the track, but it's probably red hot in this room.
Oh yeah, I'll second that notion.
Ooh, right, we've got a Vale.
Yeah, we're just waiting for him to get to the track. How are we doing for time?
We're a minute over, it's fine.
Well, that's not too bad.
We've got all night.
Fabulous. Lots of fabulous people sitting, watching, and waiting for action, but you know, fabulous for the rest of us. Nailinski, a driver I drove against last week, was it? We did the.
Yes, we did the Lancaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was with Nailinski on track a lot, and he's a really tough guy to pass.
How can I be called a racing rival driver?
He's quick, but he's superb at defending.
Okay, Peter asks how he can be called a racing rivals driver. This was really, it's a Discord community event. It's people who are in my Discord versus people who are in the Amigos Discord. I'm sure though in the future, you know, you keep racing with us and we'll call you up.
Indeed. Indeed, if you're not on the ART Discord, feel free to come and join us. I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere on one of Steve's, or if you send a message, I'm sure we can put something on YouTube so you can have a link to it. Come and join us.
Absolutely. I mean, if guys join my Discord, I'll link them to you.
Discord vs Discord. Great concept.
Good evening, Papa. Long time no see. I hope you're well. You've been a very busy boy streaming recently. Well, that's it. We've got 14 in.
Let's go.
We have a full complement of drivers. Everyone's got their soft tyres on.
Well. And you, sir?
Well, I'm melting a little bit, but I'm doing great. Life's good.
Wait 2 years so I am 18.
I'm melting quite a lot, but my Guinness is helping me out.
Oh, beautiful. Stouty goodness. Good luck to all the drivers tonight.
Let's
Remember,
go.
it's not where you finish, it's how hard you punt off Stiggy.
Oh,
nice
absolutely.
spin,
Now there's a
Tweetman.
challenge for everyone this evening.
Yeah,
Especially
bonus
all
point.
the ART drivers. if you get a chance, there's got to be bonus points up for grabs for punting off Stiggy. That's for sure.
Oh yes. So that's it. Qualifying started. We've got 10 minutes. Did you say?
Yes, just 10 minutes. 10 minutes qualifying. Get as many laps in as you can. Try and keep space.
Beautiful.
Do your worst.
And try not to overtake, guys. Unless somebody in front of you is a really bad moment, in which case,
Yep.
sail on by. Urban Fire leading the... Oh, it's not... Sorry, Nate Linsky leading the way for the Amigos. So let's talk about these cars while we're doing the first lap of qualifying. It's a beautiful car. It's like a Dodgem, really. A midship Dodgem. So
This is
agile.
The
Go on.
car that I call the Grandpa Special. The Steve Special. His favourite car in the game, and he's not even allowed to race it this evening.
It's terrible, right?
With me. Absolutely.
It was my favourite car to drive in GT Sport. It's my favourite car to drive in GT7. I think it's just so forgiving. You can throw it in and it will stick.
Oh yeah. The brakes are just superb on it. You can drive it like you stole it. That's how I've told all my boys, all the ART team to drive this car. Just drive it like you stole it.
That's right. It's that stability that's going to give us great close racing, because guys aren't going to be afraid to attack each other.
Yes. Rubbing is racing. That's the way you've got to look at it.
Absolutely. Get rubbing, guys. I mean, perhaps you can wait till after the racing, but get rubbing.
Yeah.
Not to follow that on. Thank you, Pizza.
Yeah, try to follow that. That's a good comment there.
Again, I was going to say something about Super Squid, but I'll save it for Discord.
Racing rival.
McFlurry, hi. Oh, Nelinsky's gone off on his first hot lap.
Oh, Nelinsky. I'll be fine. He can recover. It's fine. There's plenty of time to go.
Yeah, he's a rapid driver. Am I right in saying that Nelinsky's a controller driver?
Yes, he is. Yes.
He's very quick for a driver on controller.
Oh, he's superb. He's got some brilliant fingers
Two
there.
pizza, let's cheer for them.
Some brilliant finger control.
Urban Fire there with Tweetman all over the back of him. I don't know if Tweetman's been held up, if perhaps Urban Fire's had a slow sector. But with that slipstream, I think Tweetman's going to back off. Oh, he's going to go for a pass.
Oh, he's going for a pass. We're racing in qualifying.
We are racing in qualifying.
Racing in qualifying.
Oh, they're coming together. Oh, no!
There we go.
Urban Fire and Tweetman in the kitty litter already. First hot lap of the night. That's how we're kicking it off. And I can hear Dottie in the background as well.
I hear Dottie barking in the background. Yep, she's on. She wanted to be on YouTube, so
Yeah.
there you go. She's had her first live appearance.
And I think Stiggy just came together with somebody as well.
Oh, did it?
I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Bertie.
Extra points.
Extra points for
Yes,
Bertie.
Bertie.
So
Well
Bertie's
done.
in the lead at the moment.
Oh, Stiggy's gone off on his own this time.
Got to hurt.
Stiggy's trying to score his own points for taking himself off. First time they set by Nelinsky. That's not going to be a pole at all. That's these times
There's a lot
aren't
of
quite.
slipping and sliding going on out there this evening.
There sure is. Sergeant Curlon currently on pole with a 1:30.3. We saw a better time.
I think it's going to be
in
difficult in
practice.
qualifying though, unless some of these decide to create some space for themselves. I think it's going to be difficult to get a good 29 lapping.
Absolutely, unless we see some slipstreaming going on.
Yeah, they're very well bunched together. The thing is that if the guy in front of you makes any sort of little mistake, then it's going to cost you.
Did you set the slipstream to weak, by the way?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Fabulous. And we're going to have some good slipstream battles.
Yeah.
It's bizarre that they put weak as stronger than real, but they should have called it moderate.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it really?
No.
But, you know.
But there we go. So Sergeant Colon 0.017 seconds ahead of John Boy.
Oh, yes.
Big Mad Daz there in third. 2/10 down. It's close at the front. I've got some short tracks tonight, so the qualifying is going to be close. The racing's going to be close.
Yeah, we've got some good like 50-second laps coming up and races coming up, so I think that Lago Maggior's going to be interesting on the first corner because it's very, very tight going up the hill into that first corner.
But that last corner as well.
Yes, yeah, that's going to be very interesting, that's for sure.
Hard to find a good line through there.
Yeah.
Neil Linsky in third.
A couple of mistakes made there.
Oh, Nick John Baker briefly goes to pole, but then he's beaten by his countryman, Charlie Dos Santos. So the Dutch drivers hammering their times in, and we are into the 129s.
Oh, Vale.
Vale on Stiggy.
Stiggy. Oh, right.
Oh, well. Well. That's a statement of intent if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, isn't it just? Tell you what, it's a cracking lap time of 28.8 though.
Wow, someone's been practicing. Stiggy's going even faster. He's faster than the first sector. But he's got Voodoo up ahead, and I think Voodoo might trip him up.
I hope so.
Stiggy, great, got hot lapping, but putting the car in front of him, and it's going to end in bloodshed. No, that's just mean to Stiggy. Is he really?
He's got to come purple, yeah, through sector 2 he's just gone purple.
Oh yeah, and he's sticking with it.
Purple again.
I'm just watching Stiggy. We'll see if he's losing time behind Voodoo. He's looking for a pass. I don't think he's going to get any time like that. Oh, Voodoo and Stiggy trip each other up. Okay, so Vale could be the man now to unseat Stiggy unless someone's on a hot lap that we're not watching. And I get the feeling McFlurry here is providing a little bit of a tow.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Some teamwork going on here. These two go all the way back to the now defunct SSBB racing leagues. They've been driving together for a long time, and yeah, Valerio up into first place. How's Nick doing? Oh no. No, he won't. Don't be disheartened if you see drivers dominating though, because these reverse grid racers are going to really make for some spectacular close racing.
Absolutely. Especially in short track sprint races, if you make any sort of mistake or they don't get past someone and they've got to wait to go back past them, then they're going to be struggling, that's for sure, to catch back up.
Oh yeah. Once we start that first reverse grid race, I think we're going to see some cars in the barrier.
Indeed, yes.
We're going to see some big things in the barrier. Oh, Nick going out wide there. Wasn't too bad, but I think he's cost himself some time. Yeah, bless him. He's not going to improve on this lap.
I think a couple of my boys of Daz, Sarge and Nick have been watching Vale and Stiggy and Charlie Dos Santos. Is it Charlie Dos Santos?
It is Charlie.
Is it Charlie? I thought it was Charlie.
It's our Charlie.
Yeah, they're now doing a bit of a slipstreaming method as well by the looks of it, so they're learning from the front of the pack.
Fabulous. There's a good couple of slipstream spots on this track. One of the few tracks I think tonight that have actually got such a thing.
Oh, absolutely, yes. There's not much slipstream area, to be fair, in a lot of the tracks this evening.
Say Red Bull Ring Short, for example.
Yeah.
That's all about line, that's not about slipstream.
Yeah. What we've tended to find, I don't know about your guys in practice, Steve, but our guys in practice around Red Bull Ring, it were all about penalties.
Yes, the penalties were serious.
Around there. So I think penalties could play a massive part in that race.
Absolutely. It's a good mix of tracks. We've got this beautiful, fast first track where you can throw it in. After this, it's going to get very technical.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw this as well, but the S's in Lago Maggiore were really catching people out.
Yes, they can do, yeah, very much.
You can attack it full throttle, but if you don't get the line quite right on the first one, the rest of it is just out of sequence.
Yes. It just throws you right out, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So we've got about a minute left of qualifying. It looks like Art might be on the back foot for the first race, but that's not going to be the story of the night. It's just how the story begins. Unless there's an amigo out there putting in a real corker right now.
I don't think there is from what I can see.
And what have we got for a run-on time after this finishes? Is it about 80 seconds?
80 seconds, yeah. Yeah, it's 80 seconds on.
Fabulous, because it's a 90-second lap.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I set it as 80 seconds, just so that people kind of get. If you get over the line with 2 seconds a second to go, then you still get another lap in, just in case.
Fantastic. So McFlurry up into 5th. What have these guys been drinking tonight?
Nick John Baker's had enough and he's gone into the pits to save his oil. So has Bertie, and so has Urban Fire.
Yeah, that's fair. I wonder if that'll come into play. I mean, we're on BOP, so the oil doesn't matter, but I like their style.
I think it's more saving their own oil.
Yes.
They're saving their own energy for the race, which is probably a good idea.
I wonder if the racing rivals are so fast all of a sudden because they've been drinking Dubby's natural energy drink with caffeine.
Well, there you go. Yes, quite possibly. Yeah. I think you must have been sharing a crate with your team there, Steve.
Absolutely.
You seem to be on something this evening. With them
Okay.
sort of lap times.
Valerio's parked up. Stiggy, I don't know if he's getting a tow from Tweetman or if he's got Tweetman in his path, holding him up. Oh, McFlurry's off, so McFlurry's final lap is a no-go. Sergeant Colin improves, but doesn't improve his position. Same with Big Mad Daz. Stiggy's not going to improve. Does he drop back to give John Boy a tow? That wouldn't really make sense.
It definitely looks that way.
Voodoo there, improving his time. Oh, didn't quite make it.
No.
So do you want to take us through the grid?
Yes, so grid then, starting on pole, you've got Vale, and then we've got Stiggy, John Boy, Charlie Dos Santos, McFlurry, and then resident ART, Nick John Baker.